Angry Guy here. And what do you call a Chad who is also a Tyrone? Today we're going to find out. Like, share, and subscribe for more great Angry Guy content and turn on notifications to never miss another Angry Guy video ever again. If you have a video request, go ahead and check the description of the video to find out how to submit your request to me along with your contribution. If you want to get these videos up to a week early or also get access to bonus videos that are too raunchy for YouTube, visit patreon.com/angry guy. It also helps support the channel. And if you want to drop some cash, you can drop some cash via Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal to support me putting out a new video each and every single day. Today, we are discussing what do you call a Chad who is also a Tyrone. I've come up with many different terms over the years, but I've pondered this for a while. I've really thought about it because we have Chads, we have Tyrones, but sometimes you have a mixture. Now typically, what is a Chad and what is a Tyrone? Well, we're going to go ahead and delve into that very quickly because we want to really understand that. You know what? Let's put on some. Let's see if we can put on some nice music. Let's get some background music going. We do that. All right. So we're going to set the mood. All right. Get some real nice background music going. We just set the mood for this. What is a Chad who is also a Tyrone? Well, we're going to jump into this. First off, let's look at some definitions here. We're going to go over to dictionary.com, ironically, and dictionary.com actually gives us a definition, right? So, a Chad, what does Chad mean? Chad is a usually disparaging internet slang term used for a popular, confident, sexually active young white male. Its female counterpart is Stacy, who is often portrayed as Chad's sexual partner. Use of Chad is associated with the incel community and the website 4chan to refer to stereotypical alpha males. So that, my friends, is a Chad. But what is a Tyrone? Oh, we're going to jump into that in just a moment. Let's go ahead and double check. Let's go ahead and see what's a Tyrone. Let's get this off the screen because we know what Chad is now. So what is Tyrone? Tyrone could be a bunch of things. All right, so from Urban Dictionary, we have Tyrone is a big, muscular African American that is bald. He is bald, usually wears a white beater and baggy jeans and Timberlands. That's one definition. And there's actually using it in a sentence. Yo, look at that guy. He's a Tyrone. All right, I hope I said that right. Then we have another one here. A fairly regular individual that is content with normality. The type of person that doesn't particularly enjoy the spoils of the spotlight and is kind of shy, talented, loving, caring, and not one the Captain, a character or the Dave Chappelle show that best describes a crackhead, a bully that trolls guys and demands to fuck their wives, African American ghetto beam. So I think Tyrone is typically referred to as a gangster, a ghetto that type of guy, ghetto gangster, that type of vibe, right? Another definition, usually a black guy named, even though some white guys have it. Tyrone is that guy that more girls like and dudes hate. He's got that vibe that lets you know that he's the man. Tyrone is the Nigga. All right. So we have a general idea of who Tyrone is and who Chad is. Now, what happens when you combine the two? Okay? What happens when you combine the two? What happens when you say, well, what does a Chad look like? Well, we know what a Chad looks like, okay? Chad. If we look at, what does a Chad look like? Basically a handsome dude, a Chad, a handsome dude, a handsome guy. We could actually go to Google search and we can bring that up on the screen. I can share that with you guys. You can see, here we go. We've got a bunch of handsome dudes. These are Chads, Giga Chads. Look at that. This is a Chad right here. Look at those cheekbones. This is a Chad right here. This is a Chad. These are Chads. The kinds of guys that women love. Right? And then, if we were to say, what's a Tyrone, right? We can do a Google search and we can look that up, and we find out, what does a Tyrone look like? What does it? I'm gonna actually look. What does a Tyrone look like? It's actually a search term. That's actually a search term, right? It's actually a search term, and let's go ahead and share that. Get that back up on the screen. Now here we have a visibility of what a Tyrone looks like. Vlad, Tyrone, and here's a pretty good example of what a typical Tyrone looks like. Basically a gangster, black gangster. Okay, internet sensation Tyrone injured and prank gone wrong. I mean, this is a pretty much a pretty good example of what a Tyrone looks like, right? But what happens when you combine the two? What happens when you're dealing with a guy who is extremely handsome, all right? But he's also a gangster. He's also a thug. He's also ghetto. He's also from the ghetto. What do you get? Well, guys, I have that answer for you here today. I would like to introduce you to the, wait for it, Chadrone. This is actually Jeremy Meeks. Jeremy Meeks is a very handsome guy. He was actually arrested a number of years ago, and a lot of women online, they fell in love with him. They were like, oh, look how handsome he is, even though he is a terrible criminal. And then he went on to become a model after he got out of jail for his, after his terrible crimes. And as you can see, he's very handsome, but he is a Tyrone. This guy is a criminal. He is a gangster. But he is also very handsome. He has, the light skin, the blue eyes, the incredible cheekbones, the characteristics that women love, that women desire. But at the same time, he is a black gangster. And this is why I've come up with this new term, Chadrone. When you're dealing with a gangster, when you deal with this kind of guy who's a Tyrone, but he's also a Chad, that's a Chadrone. That's a Chadrone. I mean, what do you think of that term? Okay, what do you think of it? Do you agree with that term? Do you think I got it right? Did I nail that? I want to know. Chadrone, Chadrone. There you go. Look at that. All right. I put it on the screen for you guys so that you can see it and you can think about it. Is this a thing? You agree with that? What do you call a Chad who is also a Tyrone? You call him a Chadrone. Let me know if you agree with this. Let me know if you agree with this new name, that I've just put out there into the world, and hopefully people will take it and use it. Just like I put MGTOW Monk out there, just like I put Hermit out there, and they've become things. I'm putting this out there. I'm putting Chadrone out there, and I want to see how people are going to use it. I want to see how it manifests into something. No, I want to see what it does in this world. Let me know if you guys agree that a Chad who's also a Tyrone would be called a Chadrone. It's kind of interesting that I was able to make almost a 10-minute video discussing this subject. It's really, you can talk about anything. And the craziest thing about life is that it's the videos where you're basically talking the most shit, and they're not supposed to do anything special. They're not supposed to be the videos that are popular. Those are the videos that are popular. Those are the videos that take off. Those are the videos that people actually end up watching. And you're like, oh, fuck this shit. I didn't even put a lot of work in it. I didn't even give a fuck about this video. And that's the video that people end up watching. That's just life. It's just fucking life. And you can't cry about it. You have to live with it and deal with it. So let me know what you guys think too. What do you guys think? What do you call a Chad who's also a Tyrone? A Chadrone. That's what I'm calling it. Guys, if you have a video request, if you have a topic you want me to cover, head over to the description of the video to find out how you can send over your request to me along with your contribution. If you want to drop some cash to help support the channel, you can drop the cash via Venmo, PayPal, or what's the other one? Cash App. Yeah, Cash App is great. I love Cash App. All the links in the description of the video. And if you want to get these videos up to 1 week early, or you want to get bonus videos and also support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/angryguy. And the link is in the description of the video as well. What do you call a Chad who's also a Tyrone? A Chadrone. Let me know what you think in the comments if you agree with this new term, because I want to hear from you. And if you like the video, go ahead and turn on notifications to never miss another video again. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers. I hope the background music fades in really well into this video and it's not overpowering. But we'll find out. We'll find out afterwards.